You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Alright, we back. We got Dustin Poirier here, the WEC version. Honestly, fighting his current version, but with me, we're going to win anyway. It don't even matter. His WEC version, fun, a nice change of pace. He still got the 5-star left hook. I mean, I believe he has slightly better submission offense. So, I took that information and said, hey, you can still box with him. You can sub people a little bit better. Let's start trying to hit people for some darces and get some knockouts. So that's really my play here. Just want to come here, use the old 21-year-old Dustin, and just have some fun. So I'm in here really working. Main thing I was looking at here was the guy being overly aggressive. He kept trading, and he was actually losing those exchanges even though we were both getting hit. He will have less head health, and since you have less head health, you should not go back into an exchange. Now right here, I lost the exchange. I'm going to back up. I'm going to keep my block high, right? And then he loses that exchange. I get a weave to the left, hook him, dropped him again. Now, he wants to fire back. He wants it too bad, gets dropped again. This is why you don't keep trading after you lose exchanges. I saw I was losing an exchange. I didn't really want to throw, and he forced it. I backed up, got out of there, got him again. Another hook. So we're going to jump on this armbar, because of course we are. We got the stamina advantage now. We have 3 knockdowns. If we can get a sub, this is clearly a 10-8 if you can get a sub on top of it. Sometimes this game is weird. I would say it's harder to get 10-8 sometimes because I've had fights where I have 3 knockdowns or 2 to 3 knockdowns and it'll still be a 10-9. I don't know why it's weird like that. But it doesn't even matter because right here we got an armbar. We just got to a triangle, which I like to switch these into armbars if I can get a denial, which we do right there. So now we're going to switch it to an armbar. And we're going to get him out of there because you can't even race that. And he has no stamina. So yeah, did a little submission with Dustin. Nice effective victory. On to the next fight.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Now here, we got Ruffy. Better striker than me. If you have Ruffy, he's definitely a cleaner striker than Dustin. Better kicks. Better 1-2s. I believe Dustin has him beat with the left hook or lead hook, whatever. I believe it's his lead hook. It's not his left hook. So, whenever you get to work that, we're going to build off of that. We're going to build up the fact that we have better grappling and we have good boxing with a very good lead hook. So I'm going to work my distance here, get here, and just try to box him. If it gets too far and he can land his kicks, that means we're in a range we don't want to be in. Now, we got clips. Hey, it happens sometimes. But he's throwing spinny stuff in the pocket. So we're just going to take our time. And if you take your time here and don't get clipped by the clean Ruffy with 95 power, you should be fine. And honestly, right here, my main goal over everything is just to stay efficient in the strikes I land. Now, I wanted that lead hook a little bit too bad. I stayed there in the pocket, hoping and banking on the fact that he was going to eventually throw in my lead hand. And he did, but the block counter didn't work. Now, I tried to get him to the fence and do a little turn. He blocked it. Most people do not block that, so I was actually impressed a little bit. Then, he tried to get me back, and I was like, damn. But then, on top of that, he clips me. So now, I'm clipped. I don't have the stamina advantage. And I believe he's up like 2 rocks to none. And he's stuffing my takedowns. But I'm like, okay. So we just got to work a little bit harder for what we want. We got to work here. He's still overthrowing. That's his main problem. He wants to hit me too badly. Now, right there, I was going to duck, but I already started my animation. And he overthrows again and just kills the stamina. So we just got to work to the body and not run into an uppercut, which I'm noticing he's trying to time. So it made me a little bit nervous to throw to the body, so I switched it up by throwing more body jabs than hooks. Because if you throw hooks to the body or uppercuts or something, an uppercut catches you back, you're good. Now right there, I saw him using too much stamina, and he went for a takedown. So I just flicked my left stick because that'll let them get the takedown if they're not turning it. And he burned way too much stamina, but it put him in a good position, so he just got right up for free. But normally what I like to do, if someone burns through their stamina, like if you notice someone's burning through their stamina, and then they try to take you down, if you want to give them the takedown, just like let go of your triggers or like flick the left stick so that they get the turning takedown. And you could possibly, I use that sometimes when they're just being irresponsible with their stamina, and the next thing you know, boom, you're in position. Now, start the second round. Again, that is just a tactic for if you want to get to the ground and they force it by accident. But yeah, start the second round. I liked how more so in the boxing exchange we sort of got the feel for him, and we have the tendency for when he overextends, we just look for that one counter. And as you can see, if you just watch his stamina and you look at mine, he's burning through to like almost the S in stamina. And I'm barely like throwing 1 or 2 strikes. This is the problem when you start. He started getting too, I don't want to say arrogant, but like he wanted to throw so much to hurt me versus just doing that. Like he's throwing a lot to try and hurt me. I'm just like, okay, he's throwing a lot. The window will come. I'll hurt him. And once you do it like that, eventually you'll find your window. Now he's trading with worse head health. On top of, again, that's why he's getting dropped back to back to back. He's trading with worse head health. He's going in there with less stamina. So now when I jump on him on the ground, if I can get a denial, it's over because he'll be in like submission mode. Now he's giving me a bunch of GA, but I didn't even have the GA the right way that time, so it don't even matter. But I still get the little denial. We chase our Darce choke, and we get it. So now, on top of him getting knocked down multiple times, we got a submission too. This is a 10-8 if it goes to the bell. But it doesn't even matter because we're going to race early and we're going to get a Darce choke anyway. And that's the fight. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. And use this Dustin Poirier. He's fun to use, man. But yeah, tune in for the next one.